I really wanted to take the opportunity of experimenting the PIM on myself, because I think that was the second PIM workshop I did. And when I was 18 actually, well, almost 19, I used to drive here in Madrid, and I had a car accident, and I left the car just completely, it went to the rubbish, it went to the tip, you know. And then there I kind of like, I got like scared of driving again. Every time I thought of driving, I started getting this kind of like fear inside me, and I start getting thoughts of, oh my God, what about if I run over someone? What about if I won't be able to brake on time? What about if I don't fit in the street? What about all these things? So then my husband started getting sick of me. Oh, I have to drive all the time, and this and the other, and it became an issue. And then I thought, okay, I have to get over this. I have to get over this because this is becoming an issue. So then I was in the workshop, and he says, pick me, pick me. And then Jørgen started working with me, and if I remember well, he started, making me start thinking of that thoughts of, driving and all that. And obviously I start feeling, my chest and my stomach, and, even my palms were sweating. And then he started working with the PIM with me. And I don't know exactly what it was. It was kind of like a shift of, it's only on my head. This is not real. It's like that example that Jørgen always gives about, like, if you're in the cinema and they kill the actor, you don't call the police, or you don't do anything because there's nothing to do. So then that somehow shift inside me. So although like in theory I knew that, because I've already been working with Jørgen for a while, it didn't hit inside me until I worked with him on that workshop. And then I don't know what it was. It became just, this is just a thought. And if it's the thoughts what is bringing me this fear of driving, either I get rid of the thoughts, I understand that it's only a thought and I have nothing to do, or I change the thoughts. I can do either. So yeah, I don't know, like we finished the workshop, that's the weekend, we finished the workshop, I went into my phone and I said, okay, this Thursday I'm going to Menorca, I'm having a car by myself and I drive myself. I mean, my husband goes like, no, don't precipitate yourself, don't precipitate yourself, don't do it for me, if anything happens to you and all that, And I said, no, I'm doing it, I'm just doing it, I feel like I can do it. So I did it. I went to Menorca, I flew to the airport. In the airport I met the guy, he gave me the car, and then I got inside the car, and to be honest with you, in the beginning it was like, okay, so the key, you have to put the key inside, the mirrors, check the mirrors, put your seatbelt, okay, the gears, check around, and off I go. And off I went, and it was like kind of like a feeling of empowerment, when I switch on the key, I'm like, this is real, this is happening. So, I'm very happy and very proud of myself, and so grateful to Jørgen to help me to overcome that fear. And now I actually understand better how to deal with those thoughts we tend to identify ourselves with. But as soon as you understand, that a thought is a thought. I don't know exactly what it was. It was like a shift inside me of like, I can do with this whatever I want. I do have the power over my thoughts. They're nothing. They're not real. There's nothing I have to do with them, And they did produce a shift inside my body. I don't know exactly what it was. It was like, I don't know, it was like detaching the effect of the thoughts in my body somehow. Yes, 100%. You see, I'm one of those people that I never volunteer, because I'm always scared that no one is going to understand me because of my accent and all these things. So I never usually volunteer. But then that day I thought, this is, this is my chance. I'm going to volunteer. This is my chance, and I'm so glad I did it, because something that has been following me like a shadow for all these years. Something that it was becoming, it was becoming a pain, because then it was becoming a big problem now. Yeah, I definitely recommend Jørgen's psychological illusion model, and I recommend people to experiment it in themselves, because it's quite a thing. It's quite a tool.